Hello, 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 and welcome to the Oz Fortress Season 16 Lower Page Playoffs, and that's going to be between Team Time and Cooking Without Coolio. My name is Bren, and I am joined today by the one and only Elmo, otherwise known as 9-year-old Frog Girl. How's it going?
Yeah, pretty good, man. I'm pretty excited for this, considering I've seen what happened in the last game. It's Tea Time won 3-0, 3-0, and it was, from what I've been told, it was quite interesting what a bender and the gang put up, so
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Any players in particular that you think we should be keeping an eye on?
Well, I mean, you have to, starting off with a bender, you never know what you're going to see. He's technically the roamer, but whether it's the roaming soldier, pyro, or NG, you don't know. And I'd say their strongest players would be Sam and Mercy, which is basically the combo scout in the pocket. And then I'm not actually sure who's playing tonight for Hertz's team for Cooking Without Coolio. Because they normally have Varna, who's pretty strong on the flank, but I think he might be away today. So,
Well, these players that are currently on the blue team, are they names that would be Merkin Vulnum? Okay. So we got Hertz and TJ on Scout, Doge on Med. How do you say Doge? Is it Doge?
We have this chat every time he's in. I have no idea. Let's go with Doge.
I'm gonna say Doge. Lock on Pocket, Bane on Roma, Moop on Demo. So that's the lineup. I know all these people. Yep. I'm well aware of the Australian team.
Big game. TJ, well, TJ's probably their strongest player. Like, Asia Fortress champion. Was thinking about going to I-58 as well with the Asian team, but that didn't happen. But very strong.
That's why his ping is 105.
Yeah.
I was wondering why don't the guys over in the Asia Fortress play much Oz Fortress? Does that happen often, or?
Not that I know of TJ's anyone recently I can think of, at least in the higher divisions. I guess it's just, unless you want to scout the ping difference just too much to be competitive.
Okay. Well, we're just waiting for the other team to get on. I guess we can talk about the maps. Rekner, I believe, is going to be the first map. I'm assuming it is, because it's the one that they're currently playing on. Is there a place I can see the maps?
Oh, they're going to pick it in the server. It's
Oh, I see. Okay.
Ben. So Tea Time came third, I'm pretty sure. So they'll get the Ben first, and then pick 3 maps, the best of 3 tonight. Hopefully, we'll go to the wire, get to see all 3 maps.
What should my tweet say?
In regards to
9-year-old Frog Girl.
It's Girl Frog, mate. Come on.
Girl Frog. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very important.
I got you. But no, tell me a little bit. What do you expect, like map wise? What you've seen of these players? Any really capable soldiers? So maybe we might be seeing some granary.
Mercy would definitely be the strongest soldier in the game. In this, like, he's the pocket for Team Time, and he was the roamer for Home Alone. That, if you guys didn't know, 3rd place last season, and well, you might think he might do worse. Changing the pocket, he's become even stronger, you'd say, with heals, and he dominates most of the games that Team Time win.
Yeah, okay.
Lock and Bane. Lock is still a strong pocket, just not Mercy level, and it'd be interesting to see how Bane goes, because he hasn't been in this team much. Hertz is the normal roamer, and he's gone scout tonight, so he is a good player, but hasn't played that much. It'll be interesting to see how he stacks up against Team Time, and whether he can stop the flank antics from them.
Well, I put out my tweet. I rushed it because I didn't really know what I'm talking about, but it's there. So expect thousands of Overwatch players to flock in now and start watching TF2. But do we have any news on when this other team's going to be coming in?
When?
Any news from the production? Can production whisper in my ear?
They should
in the future, they are in
now.
the server. Oh my goodness. Okay, alright. So we should be starting anytime soon. We can talk a little bit about recent events if you like. The whitelist. What's your opinion on this whole whitelist fiasco?
It seems weird that like how hurried it seems. You know, like kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like it didn't seem like they like. I know they talked to Paulson, but from Australia, but it didn't seem like they talked to many people about it. It just kind of happened, and if you've looked at the thread, people are not happy about some of the decisions. The Atomizer and Rescue Ranger in particular. I don't know if something's been done about that. I heard Bunny Stream or something. They said it wouldn't be allowed anymore. Like both of those, but there's still other random shit like Natasha and Dradi, which is you know they don't really add anything, and they're just really annoying. Parachute and Atomizer were removed, so they still have Rescue Ranger. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think removing the Atomizer and the Parachute, I think that's probably where you draw the line, because those two...
Yeah, well, I guess having them on the already strong main plane classes just makes it even worse. Like, I don't think Scout, even though I am a Scout main and our buff would be nice, it's not needed.
Like Warhurrier was saying the other day, a winger Scout with the Atomizer can go from Greybridge to Spire on Badlands
seconds. You can do fucking anything you want. Like, you can gully wash floor to point whenever you want.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. So, Atomizer, get that out of here. We don't want it. I probably agree with that. The Parachute as well, I think people didn't want it because they argued it removes an element of skill from the soldier, which I think is fair.
I mean, it stops like rocket jumping. Like, it's not really skillful. Just fucking, you know, you just jump up in a straight line and you're above the doorways waiting for people to come in. You know, or you're not going to go far enough. You just parachute out for a second and make it. Definitely good that they're not going to be allowed.
But I mean, are you open to the idea of them just opening up the unlocks?
I mean, at this stage, they can't unlock everything, you know, like Scout, like maybe Atomizer, Sandman, Flying Guillotine or whatever, and Criticola, they're all like blatantly overpowered, you know. Just wouldn't be fun to verse. As well as just making, you know, heavy Fist of Steel or Gloves Running Urgently. It just completely like removes his downside.
They were doing the picks and bans on the server. And then they've literally, they've just changed the server to start, so we don't know what they're playing. I know the first ban was Badlands.
By which team? TeaM?
The red team. I don't know who that was. Yeah, Merciless. What team's Merciless on?
TeaM.
TeaM.
Yeah. So
we're going to be moving into loading, is what it says on my screen.
I think TeaM would definitely try to go for Viaduct. Yeah, is it Viaduct? Yeah. So I'm surprised they didn't. Did they not ban it?
Viaduct is the first pick. Yeah.
That's really surprising.
Yeah.
They just changed it. I think her team has to ban this map because they, at least from the logs, they got dominated. They lost 3-0 in their actual game.
Which team was this? TeaM?
TeaM beat Cooking without Coolio 3-0 on Via.
Oh, okay.
And like, I think it's their strongest map because it allows a Bender to, like, he's probably their weakest player on their main class on Roma, and it allows him just to snipe, and he's a body shot god.
Right.
So he just sits there on bats, one-shotting anything he sees, and letting Sam get all the heals, and Ohio get heals, and roam free on the map.
I don't know if it's me lagging. I think is Elmo lagging? Yeah, you're lagging a little bit. I'm gonna keep talking about. Okay, apparently it's product first pick, otherwise known as Viaduct. Process is the second, and Snakewater is the third. So quite standard maps. Most people, I think, are fans of all of them. If not, well, actually, no. I don't know why I'm saying that, because obviously some teams are not going to favour Viaduct. Quite a scout-heavy map. Process is just, I don't know, most people seem to enjoy it. Snakewater, the gameplay starts to slow down a little bit, mainly because of the difficulty of pushing into last and things, but The players are starting to roll into the server. I think we've got 5 on each side as it stands. And Elmo, are you back to the land of the living?
Hello? I don't know, I'm getting a bit of packet loss, I think.
Yeah.
Is why I'm lagging.
You sound like Mr. Destructoid. I think it makes it even worse that I've got a ping of like 350 on this Mumble server as well. So it's like really delayed. Beep boop. Hello. I don't know if he's gone to restart his internet or something. I don't know. But if it comes to it...
Is it better now?
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, we're good, so yeah. Sorry.
Alright. What did you do?
I just fucking turn all my internet filters off and fuck my family over.
Wait, language. Family show. Family show. Internet filters? What internet filters?
Quality of service thing, which prioritizes my computer over others.
Oh, I see. Oh, you're lagging a little bit now. I don't know. What's going on? Hello? Hello?
Hello? Still...
Hello? Is it fixed? I don't know if it's fixed. Hold on, if I right click you, ignore the police in the background. I don't even know if you can hear that. Okay. Twitch police coming to ban me again.
I think it's back
looking
down
at your stats,
again.
It looks fine, yeah.
Yeah, it's back. So we are playing via first?
It is, yeah, it is.
What were the other two? Process and something?
Process, and then Snakewater is the third map. So I don't know what the bans were, but...
Badlands, the first one. I'm guessing the other one was Granary? Because I think they lost on that map as well in the regular season 3-0. Surprised they picked Process. Like, it is a fairly strong map for cooking without Coolio, but it does allow Sam is... Well, he doesn't snipe on Via because he's like a bender. He's probably one of the top 3 at least snipers in Prem. He's won best util awards before, and he loves sniping on Process. And he dominates on it in many games, so we'll have to see how that goes.
Where is this single last man to go on the... Is that the team time?
Yeah, waiting for the ampersand medic.
Alright. Right, let's go over a few of these names. I don't want to be mispronouncing anything here. Right, we've got TJ. Right, that's correct, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Doge, Dane, Moop, Lock, Hertz.
Yeah,
haven't said anything wrong. And then Abender, Ohai,
Sam, Campbell, Mercy. And then they're waiting on medic ampersand to join. Oh, he's in the server. It's in spec. Not sure what he's doing.
Yeah. Alright. Because you never know with these players. You never know if they're using like some weird display name. I don't know. One of my first casts, I called the...
Admin Redhawk, get in there and get them on their real names, please. Are you serious, man? Amp's name is Chemomania.
Chemomania. Chemomania. What a guy. Who's that? Is that Ampersand?
Yeah, it's Ampersand, so it should be starting soon.
Alright. I'm sure this is fine. Oh, okay. Right, 90 seconds and the game is going to count down. Can I get a quick little prediction out of you?
This map, I'm going to have to say team time 3-1.
Mainly because of the previous results, I guess?
Yeah, previous results, and I think the Abender body shot sniper with their strong scouts is too strong.
Right, yeah.
Especially with Varna out and Hertzen instead. Will just be too much for them to handle.
Okay. So yeah, carry on.
Both demos, I think, like, Moop would definitely have the advantage, so if he can dominate Campbell, like, it is a pretty demo-heavy map as well, so if he can dominate Campbell early and they can force a bender back and not let him any room, they can take the map.
I mean, this is really going to be on the shoulders of the soldiers, if you like, isn't it? Really trying to basically force out. It's going to be
the amount of pressure they can put on the sniper.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Well, with that being said, I mean, I'm not going to disagree with you. You're the expert on Australian affairs. I'm just this outsider, this foreigner who's coming in here, stealing your jobs, stealing your cast with the season awards. So
Rip Smithsonian, he was lost his job.
Robbed. Absolutely robbed.
So I think that we're going live.
Yeah. Countdown's going to begin. Teams are going to start to roll out. This is the lower page final, I guess you can call it. Loser of this goes to 4th place. Winner of this going to be playing against No Safe Word. Product is the first map. We're going to see this roll out beginning straight away. Sam getting into some early damage. Campbell also trying to basically put as much spam as he possibly can with the stickies. But at the same time, neither side wanted to take the initiative just yet. A-Bender on that classic sniper roll, seeing if he can get a little bit of a body shot around the corner. At the same time, we see Doge also on the sniper roll.
Yeah, Doge is their normal medic, and they put it lock on medic, so I guess they've a map-specific change of class, but move
that's it. It's going to be one frag going away. Bane's moving in. He tries to get the rockets off onto... I can't remember his name because his name's Kino. What is his actual name? It's like Ampersand. That's it. That's the guy. Yeah, Ampersand. But ultimately, this fight is incredibly scrappy. It's all on TJ. Uber's actually been forced out. My goodness, TJ getting away with murder there. He does fall, but I think getting that force off is exactly what they wanted. Now Locke is back up. He's healing, so it's going to be equal Ubers to take this fight. But the first mid-fight is going to be going to Team. Is this? This is so unprofessional. Team T. Team time.
Doge does take on Sam, but and they're basically wiped here. Not sure what happened. That first mid was a bit of a spam fest. Just move going down first, kind of open the floodgates, but they managed it the force and just completely retake.
That is unusual, and now there's no Uber still up for both these teams. Now it looks like Cooking without Coolio going to be trying to move their way in without popping anything. A bit of a passive hold now being played by them. That's going to be one pick onto Merciless. One soldier down now on the side of Team Time. We're going to see if they can make any magic happen. A-Bender still running the sniper roll. Seeing if he can get that pick. There we go. Moop's going to be falling. No demo man. They're going to be moving very quickly off that, or are they? TJ takes him on the running as Ohio,
get the force while Moop is down, but they're getting pushed back here.
Uber's going to be exchanged by both the teams, yeah, that's it. And now really is just the case of who can kite it the longest and get the pickoffs they potentially need. The cap is almost popped off here. Bane is behind them. They haven't even realised this. One rocket onto him. Can they bring down the medic? There we go. The combined force of Hertz and the rest of his team is going to bring him down. Doge with a follow-up onto Campbell. And this looks like it is going to be potentially going the way of Cooking with Coolio, but that's a 1v1. This is very scrappy. Oh, hi, I think he's going to be winning that for his team on 9 HP. Doge realises he's moving in for the kill.
It's not going to get him. It's not going to get
it. No, it's not happening. Okay, well, at least he can try and get some angles. What? Goodbye.
Yeah, he was way too forward. Like, I don't think they expected him to be that forward, and Amber was just running in a straight line and gets the nice headshot on him. And now they're just all gonna suicide. They do get locked, so back to even Ubers.
That is what they wanted. That's the one silver lining out of it. But at the end of the day, the cap time is going to be ticking down a little bit here. Finally, the cap going to be going back to the way of them. 1 minute 20 seconds counting down. And now
still just get a walk in here though. It is even Ubers once again. It's all probably down to whoever gets the sniper pick first, whether they'll be able to push or not.
Both teams just waiting it out for now. Very passive, as you mentioned. Sniper picks pretty much crucial in this. Oh yeah. And there we go. Merciless is moving in, trying to get that kill. Gets off one rocket onto Lock. Can I get the follow-up? Hertz with the follow-up, bringing him down. No issues there. Hertz coming absolutely ham here with a free K. Campbell goes for the force onto Lock. Not going to be happening, unfortunately, for him, as he does get taken down by TJ. Now, once again, the scouts trying to make the magic happen. Ohai moving in. He's just about to escape. No, in fact, he does not. TJ brings him down. And that is going to mean 30 seconds on the clock right now. A huge Uber advantage going away of Lock. They need to try and get a force. It's going to be very difficult for them. Merciless moving in now, trying to get the rockets in. Sam as well, trying to basically support his team. The captain coming in, but my goodness. Doge with a headshot, pops it off.
So they might have some hope in not all of them die here, and if they can just push in at the second, but I don't think it's going to happen. They're all down. It's going to utter domination from cooking without Coolio.
And there we are. That is going to be pretty much the first round going their way. TJ just cleaning up towards the end. Overtime going to be ticking now. First round.
Sniper v Sniper duel. Doge is our Platinum Highland Sniper. It's maybe why they decided to do it. And he is winning the duel against the Bender. Bender hasn't hit much. IC just isn't getting the room, like we said earlier. And Amp is just going down far too often for them to win. They really need to protect him better, or at least not take random pipes.
There we go. One pick going their way. Scout going down to Doge on the Sniper. There we go. We also see Bane moving in. Gets the rockets off. There we are. The med pick. Everything's just going their way, really, isn't it? Hurts with the follow-up frag. These are very, very quick and easy kills. They're going to be happy to play off. Ohai moving in, seeing if he can basically get at least one return frag. But right now, you're in a very sticky situation, my man. And this, it looks pretty much curtain so far. Locke just survives that bombing attempt on 52 health. Going to be picking up that health pack, so he is going to be having that 100% advantage sooner or later. Now, this is not looking good, I got to say it.
No, they must have gone back and specifically decided to do this. Have their Platinum Highlander Sniper, who's normally on Medic, swap off and let him dominate a Bender. And Bender has gone Soldier now, and he's going for the bomb.
Ooh, okay.
They draw. They're going to all die here. Wow. That was really unfortunate.
That was nice. That was nicely done. I liked it. The soldiers coordinated that really well. Merciless moving in, got some fat rockets off as well onto the soldier. It was a good coordination, good suicide attempt, and in the end, I think that came out better than they were ever hoping. They managed to get the point in their favour.
Coming in for the force, but they managed to take the whole point and kill the men, and now they have 50% ad.
They need to be careful though.
They've taken arrow, currently pushing now.
This is it, they're going to be trying to work their way in. Bane takes the high ground, gets off one rocket onto Merciless. There's the headshot by a Bender onto Hurts, bringing one scout down. TJ follows it up, however, bringing down Kambar. That's no demo amount for them right now. That's the Uber now, but going to be popped off by their team, and now they're going to be seeing if they can make it even happen. Locke is so weak. He's trying to dodge, and Juke is on 7 HP. Sam gets the kill. No medic for them. They do get a follow-up, the conciliation kill, but at the end of the day, no medic for them. Mania, otherwise known as the name that I keep forgetting.
Ampersand.
It's
going to be tough for them to push in here though. They only have 20% ad. Cooking with Coolio still have that sniper, and both scouts only just spawned, so they're going to get a lot of valuable time here.
Yeah. Well, we're going to see them still moving in. Doge on sniper.
Jump a bit, jumps into the bridge.
Hey, Bender's trying to make some magic happen. No frags going either way right now. A lot of spam being exchanged. Merciless moving in for the kill. Not going to be happening. TJ hot on his tails. Kamban picks up a pipe on to move at the end of the day, but these frags are going all over the place right now. 2 down on either side, make it a 3rd. And there we go. The beat down by OI brings down TJ.
So close. Empire went down to 5 health that fight, and they just managed to take them.
Very, very close.
Locke might get caught here as well, but no, it's the chase. But they do have 50% ad here just because Locke wasn't healing for ages. They might look to go. Are they looking to go into him? Get the early med kill? No, they back out. But a Bender is back on Sniper after his brief stint on Soldier, looking for the body shot on the med. Oh.
That is a kill if I've ever seen one. The collateral coming through. There we go. Uber's going to be popped off as well now. Got a cooking about Coolio, guys.
Here.
And if Locke is going to get out home free.
Campbell down, they're not going to be able to set up well. And Ohai's going for something. And he does get
Ohai gets the
trade,
kill on the TJ, yeah. But really, is that what you want to be going for in this scenario right now? Your turnaround's only just respawned.
Yeah, it's not too good to get the far west spawn. They're just going to walk in and take the point. Oh, but
right, you say that.
A
Bender, yeah, he's going to be picking up these frags as they're trying to dribble in. There's another kill, Merciless falling up onto Hurts. There we go, they're trying to move around now. Uber's going to be popped off by Team Time, seeing if they can get this kill to Campbell. Campbell dodging and juking. Moop finally brings him down with the bottle. One quick hit to the cranium is enough to bring him down. Now Merciless just about skitting around there. Outside Locke goes down. Merciless picks up 2. What? How does he get away with that?
Yeah, I know.
Sticking around the back line.
They thought he was behind and they knew it,
Oh
but
my goodness.
no one went to chase him. They just let him rebomb in and he managed to pick up the med. And demo,
That is
I think
nuts.
it was. Now TeaM have 20 seconds remaining, 70% ad. They really needed to win that. They just didn't deal with Mercy. And now it's going to be... They have to push now before they get... Or before the timer runs out. Or they have no chance.
Well, they're going to be trying to move off it now. As you mentioned, Sticky Trap's still up. Going to be pushing them off for now. There we go. We see Bane moving in. See if he can play a bit of distraction. Plays Uber now. Going to be popped out. They need to try and play this point, but they've lost 3 players already now. 4 making it. TJ and Hurts, the last men standing. And this is going to be another round. Actually, I say this is going to be the first round that's going to be going the way of Cooking Without Coolio.
Yeah, TeaM, like there was a lot of scrappy fights there, but they just managed to get the med pick in the end in most of them. And so they had that slight ad every time, which allowed them to hold on to the point. And a bender fared a lot better than getting a few kills and not dying to Doge.
Well, this is it, mid-fight. Number 3 about to kick off, and neither side wants to take the initiative just yet. A Bender still running at sniper roll. 1v1 trying to be taken on that flank area. In fact, Bane's going to be losing it as the team is definitely there. Moop does pick up one quick little pipe onto them. Merciless moves in, trying to get some rockets off, but going to be paying of his life in the end. And that's his 2 picks now going away of TeaM. And can they work off it? That's the question. We see Moop trying to basically put in as much damage as he can. TJ finds one. Can they work off this? Yes, indeed, they do. They can. Sam going to be bringing him down. Now it's all up to... Oh, my goodness. Campbell, he's had to force
it off. Force.
Yeah, so that's pretty good for them, right?
Force as well here, though.
Are you sure? He's dodging pretty well. There we go. He's popped up a view, but it's a much better one at that. And now they can look to try and clean up any frags. Locke's trying to basically latch onto TJ. TJ just running away from him right there, but... Now,
TeaM really need to get in here quick before Moop and Hurt spawn, and they will take the point fairly easily.
We have lost the control point.
This is going to be the first time that they have captured this round.
Might have a small window to push before Campbell gets there. Before Bessie gets there.
Doge skirting around, seeing if he can pick up that 1 kill on Sniper. Cat now slowly going the way of TeaM. He's just causing distraction plays right now. Is he going to be able to get a kill out of it? No, the team is there. Followed up, and right now this cap is going to be going their way. But
they're trying to fight it, but they're not going to be able to.
They're losing a lot of players here. There we go, 3 down.
Getting a soldier in behind is really important on this map because they're so hard to deal with, like you saw there. Bane was just alive for so long that they all forced back to get him, and like Campbell basically just gets abandoned and there's nothing he can do, and then they just lose the point. Now they're gonna have to push into a sniper, even Ubers, and they get forced really early.
Pretty early, yeah. Maybe a little bit too early there. Locke, he's so weak! Oh my goodness, Sam just picks him up with a pistol in the nick of time. 99% Uber. And that is going to cause a complete 180 in the way this game was going. There we go, the point almost capped in the way of Cooking Without Coolio right now. And here we are, we see Bane moving in, trying to get that 1 kill, gets off 1 rocket, not going to be able to get the follow-up, so the medic is not going to be going down. And right now, the point's still in control right now of Cooking Without Coolio. TeaM off the back of that 1 kill. I mean, and this is a hefty advantage as well.
They're like basically just losing them around. If TeaM, they can't lose Campbell here. They need sniper down.
They're moving in on him. They're trying to basically bring him down if they can. Campbell very, very weak. Bane moves in again. See if he can create the distraction plays, but right now he's not really getting much out of him. In fact, Locke's going to be falling to Sam's pistol. Once again, still trying to bring down the medic. Not going to be happening. Bane moves in! He gets the drop! Bane! In the depths of nowhere, just comes out of...
Bane probably just saved their round there. They had 4% ad, better time. Otherwise, they're just fucked. They went completely out of it. And now they have slight Uber out, and they might be able to retake this before Amper spawns. No heals, Mercy down.
This is it. They're going to be moving off that.
Die or run away.
They've got that 1 pick advantage, as you mentioned. Now, looking at this, Cooking Without Coolio realise they cannot potentially take this. They don't really have the players, but they're going to look to try and take it anyway. Campbell moving forward, the spam coming in by Moop as well, doing his hardest. But really, they're not really getting anything out of this. Now, Bane moving in from the sidelines. I don't think they've spotted this. Gets off 1 rocket, gets off the second onto A-Bender, but Merciless is there to pick it up at the same time. 2 frags going away of TeaM right now as it's Moop and Doge finishing up, and that is going to be a pause, quick little pause, just to catch our breaths.
Fucking Viaduct, hectic. Bane saving the round just before, and Amper's so low here. I thought he was going to die, but missed misses the follow-up sticky, and he should run.
Ends in 60
I don't
Yeah.
see Coolio. I don't see them losing this though. Both scouts are stuck in. Medic, both scouts and Mooper there. They should get cleaned up or run away.
Oh
then,
yeah, I mean, it's a sticky situation, really, isn't it? Look at this. Pretty much everyone's weak. You play disadvantage. I don't know what the spawn are like, but because the HUD's messed up a little bit. But
yeah, it's been a lot closer than it's been. Like the weird strat you'd expect out of our team time has been working out pretty well for them. What was the actual time when it ended? It was basically even, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so should get a lot of time out of this as long as Locke stays alive in this situation, and I don't see how he dies. They're gonna have to push into, or they're gonna have to build order suicide or push into a team that has ad over them, which is always tough. So they should get a good 40 seconds out of it.
Well, I mean, you predicted it was going to be 3-1. As I say that, Porter's coming out. Moo picks up the pipe onto Sam now.
That height's going to go down as well.
Yeah, there we are. Two frags going their way. And now, what's the timer looking like? I've just had to refresh my HUD. 1 minute, 5 seconds on the clock. Currently ticking down. And right now,
1 minute.
bit of a sticky situation right now for the Cooking Without Coolio guys.
They're just going to try and have to go before they get Uber. Oh, they have it? Just my HUD's broken. Okay.
No, they don't have it just yet. Oh, maybe they do.
I think they do. It looks like he does. Yeah, he does.
They're close to having it. There we go, and they're going to be popping off straight away. We see them moving in as well. The counter pop also coming out. So it's going to be an Uber versus Uber fight. Currently being taken here. Still, it looks like pretty much the team time guys are currently taking their better end of this. If they picked up 2 easy kills, Ohai does get the follow up onto Bane, but right now you've lost 2 players. Can he still take this with Ohai going down? Sam gets the conciliation kill, but right now, Elmo. Not looking good for them whatsoever, is it? As they pick up that frag onto the medic.
But they still have Mercy
15
behind there.
seconds.
He's just been baiting a bit, but it's always tough. This time they actually had a scout tracking the player behind, and he is going to get taken down.
Ooh. Okay. Well, this Locke is very, very weak here. Ohai's going to be moving in on him, trying to take that 1v1 against TJ with the heals. Bit of a... I don't know why he focused him down there, but I think there was a bit of miscommunication going on, and right now it's going to be one round going the way... Another one going the way of team time.
Pause. Yeah, that was from the pause, mid-round. Between rounds, yeah. So Bane basically just turned that around with the huge drop, and then they just never got it back again. So I think they tried pushing a bit too quickly without really getting like a proper positioning. They just Ubered in, and even those players got sniped and stuff and just lost them around.
Bane has found the pick first and first most at least. Yeah, and that is going to mean Sam also falling as well. So these
swap sniper, it seems. The Bender's gone scout, which he used to play, and Sam has gone sniper.
Oh my god, he just... What was that? Picks up that little pipe kill, but right now it's going to be the first point going to team time. Right now they're still going to be trying to contest this as much as they possibly can. A Bender right onto the back lines, picks up Locke. Nobody for them, but a conciliation kill. TJ finds the medic of the side of Cooking Without Coolio, and now with that it's going to be equal advantage once again.
Go down here, and it's Mercy's going to go down.
I think Hurts could take this actually. Ohai's pretty weak as well.
So low. Oh, and they do.
Following up with the damage.
And Campbell, huge pipe, kills Hurts, survives. But Coolio don't have players there, but they do have numbers coming, and they should be able to block the cap.
Sam picks up TJ with the body shot. There we go. The Doge follows it up with the pick onto the demo man there.
Now we see
moving forward. Bane onto the back lines. Not going to be able to get the rockets.
But that should stop the push a bit. No, lost too many, and they have to back out.
Still a minute's cap time. Nothing to be scoffed at right now. We see team time. They have to back off a little bit. It is going to be pretty much equal Uber as it stands, but it looks like team time look like they want to move in off this. Slowly but surely trying to work their way in. Doge still on sniper. The point now going to be starting to get played by Hurts a little bit. Maybe trying to bait a few players off. Sam finds Moops. That's no demo for them, but Doge with the follow up onto Campbell. There's a trade for them. And right now, not really going anyway. They didn't even get the cap off here. But still,
sniper
Sam
down.
with these picks, if he keeps pulling these out, they're going to be very, very
They really
happy with
need-
it.
yeah, be
Bane
careful when
moving
Bane
in,
jumps in,
tries to get the
gets the
kill. The
ball.
Force also gets popped off, but he gets a kill at the same time. Now it's going to be Uber's exchange by both these teams, so they're looking to take this any way they possibly can. I think Cooking without Coolio going to be in a slightly worse position, especially with their medic on the run, essentially. He's dodging jukes. He's doing an absolute brilliant job of it, but no, not enough. Moop does bring him down. And Ohio's on lock! Ohio's on lock! This is an easy kill. There's no way he beefs this. There we go. Oh my goodness, he almost didn't get that kill.
All out to get the other medic. Like, Emperor and Locke was so low for so long, and they both eventually go down.
Yeah.
In the end, probably better for TeaM. Lets them keep the point.
Well, still cap time running down a little bit. 1 minute 30 on the side of TeaM and 2 minutes roughly on the
They'll be in
clock for
trouble if
Cooking
they
without Coolio.
lose this fight. No Ubers by the team. They have to hold this, or it'll be tough again.
Yeah,
Or at least
absolutely,
keep
and really
Emperor alive. They can't lose him again.
a lot
do
of
it
pressure
flat
going to be. Yeah, we go.
Oh, sniper down.
That's one pick. Campbell with the follow-up. The quickie bomb coming out to full effect.
Oh, that's
brings
medic.
down Locke. No medic, and as you said, that is
They
going to mean
have
a
to
very,
come
very
in
sticky
here
scenario.
and go for the
Bane
medic.
moving in. They need to try and bring down this medic. They're going all out for him. All this damage coming out. Is he going to be able to escape? No,
they're
the
gonna
collapse. Just coming out on top. And there
Gonna
we
kill
are. That is
everyone.
what they needed. With everyone down, Hurts now trying to get this recap against a 1v2 there, but it's not going to be coming out. Ohio finishes him up.
Arid pushed back. They have kept
But-
the point for a while, getting some precious time, but looks like they'll easily be able to take this. They
Yeah.
should just refight though straight away. It's even Ubers once again, both medics going down.
They haven't
fairly
even got a
even
cap
time.
yet
Bane's
as
really
well.
fought
That's the
here.
thing.
He's
They're
gonna go
moving in
down.
right now. Bane's very weak. If he falls, this could be crucial. There we go.
they're all
He's picked up the
getting
first
crushed.
kill. Can they get the second one?
Abenda's in
Merciless
behind
picks
on
up
the
Bane.
medic.
Oh my
Ubers
goodness.
swords him.
But at the same
know.
time, they've lost a lot of players in the front line.
But they should be able to push in with Uber here. They got the saw off. That's like 20-30% Uber ad now. Maybe
Yeah.
he's going to jump in. So
Sam is going huge. He's actually going huge. Hurts brings him down finally, but Campbell.
With
Is
the
that a
saw.
Satoshi?
Yeah. Come on, they're known for this stuff, man. Got our
Okay.
first meme weapon coming out. I'm not sure if Ben has been using it, but he's been using the Calmangler recently. So we'll see that on the next map, hopefully.
Yeah. But this is it. They're trying to pressure them out. Locke does have Uber.
They need to come into them before they get.
They've almost got Uber. Yeah, that's the
They're
thing
going
right
to
now.
let them walk in, even though they don't
Captain
have
is
it
coming
yet.
down. Needs to be careful of Dojo on Sniper. There we go. Moving in with the Uber. Locke does pop his off as well, so it's going to be an
Oh,
equal
but they dropped
exchange.
move.
And well,
But they have got a
well.
lot of kills, so
That is a
the
lot of
trade
kills.
move for the whole team, and now everyone's gonna die. Amber might survive, so no, he's gonna stay in. He had to get out there. He's gonna die as well.
Ah,
That
this
was
is-
a
that-
really bad
I-
mistake by Amber. He had to run there. He's
Even then, yeah.
and
This is
Bender comes
difficult.
out, gets body. They're gonna all come up again, do the same snipe, try and get the sniper pick, and then just jump the point. They
Is
have
that even
to
going
in
to work?
this.
Is
I
that
mean, they
even
have
going
to.
work? Then?
Locke's the other team. Locke has 50% or 40% ad over him. They might just suicide first. But that's not looking. Oh, Hertz goes down, 2 forward, and a Bender gets banged. It does look like it's going to work out for them.
Doge finds Sam. At the same time, a lot of picks going their way. 3 down currently for the TeaM guys. A Bender finds another one. And that is going to mean, well,
I
the
get
cap
the
is going to
point,
go
but
in
they
their
lost so
favour.
many
But the
people for
spawners,
it,
yeah, look at
and
that. They've lost
bad.
so many players. The spawners have just come up.
Unless
And
they
right
make
now,
a huge
this
mistake
is right
here,
down
they
to
should
the
just
wire.
walk
It's
in
all going to be
and
on
take
Cooking
it.
without Coolio right now. Bane, he's moving in. They need to try and do something here if they want to make some magic happen. Campbell trying to pipe some people down. Uber's going to be popped off by Locke. Players falling left, right, and centre. Oh, and he
they're
does
all
pick up the
fucked.
medic as well.
Stuffed at Deathcorn. They
And
might
there
be
we
able to
are.
get to the point here though. Oh, huge
Even if they
headshot.
do, like, at what cost? Oh,
They have
hi,
to
now
touch
it's
the
all
point
on
now.
him. Now, are they going to be able to do this? Sam,
Oh,
he's trying to make
huge
the
by
magic happen, but it's
TJ.
not working.
TJ with the
3-1
7K
is the
winning that
scoreline.
mid.
And that's going to be going the way of TeaM in
Wow,
the end.
so cooking with Coolio, it's the other team. It's cooking with Coolio 1, TeaM's the other team.
What the fuck? Is it? Okay. I was just going off the...
Dave's Coolio, he was in their team last season.
I was going off the HUD on the broadcast saying TeaM was in blue.
Are they? Oh, it's weird.
So that's what I was going off. Maybe that's why I was getting messages saying
you're
the
such a
teams are...
noob.
You're saying the team's wrong. And I was like, what the fuck? It says right there on the stream.
Oh, yeah. Really surprising though, 3-1 the other way from expected.
Alright, map number 2, process. Talk to me. What's it going to be?
It's always going to be close between these teams, but I really thought that this map would be a strong win for Team Time. So, I know it might be different. Now, I assume they'll go back to their normal classes, right? Like lock back to pocket, and then Doge onto medic. You never know, they might go for the perma sniper again on process. It is possible. Process is a very sniper favored map. In the Euros we'd do something like that, right? On process, sniper to mid all the time.
Well, not for a while, I think.
Not for a while. Last series before I-58, I saw there was a lot of perma snipers, right?
That was an I-series ago. That was a year ago. That was some time ago. But I mean, you predicted what? You predicted the
3-1 the other way. Yeah.
Yeah. So
complete opposite of the guess.
Is that going to shake up your predictions for the second map? Did you say it was going to go to a third map, or am I just putting words into your mouth?
I think it was going to go to a third map, but I thought it would be
right, yeah.
taking them, and then Hertz's team potentially taking the second map, Coolio taking the second map.
Okay.
I want to see what actual classes they pick this time. I might change it up. I'd literally never seen them doing that before. Secret via play, get their plat sniper off of medic onto his main.
Well, yeah, who is the more capable sniper in the side of the Team Time guys? Abender or Sam?
Normally Sam. Sam's definitely the best. He's won 2 best utils. I think L13 and 12 he won best sniper.
Okay.
And this is, apart from Via, this is the map he normally showcases it. Check out the Tea Time frag videos. A lot of sprees on this map, particularly.
Yeah.
I assume we'll be seeing that, especially if it's going poorly at mids. He'll definitely try 1 or 2 as sniper.
No. Okay.
I think Varna, not here tonight's the normal sniper, which I guess is why they might have decided to change it up on Via, but probably not as much going to be coming out on this map. And yeah, Doge is back on med, at least for now. Lock back on pocket, so back to normal TF2.
Right. Okay. The teams are slowly coming into the server, so we will be having a game in our hands fairly shortly. If the Cooking Without Coolio guys do win this, that is going to be it. They move up to the 3rd place to play against No Safe Word, whereas Team Time, they're going to be going down in the 4th place, and they're going to be staying there. So a lot on the line for these teams, a lot of pride. Oz Fortress Season 16, give the channel a follow, you know. If you're in Australia and you like TF2 and you want to play it competitively, go to Oz Fortress. They'll sort you out. Anything you want to say before we jump into the game? Any predictions?
Predictions for this one. I still think it's going to be, this one will be super close, I think. I'm going to say 4-3 to Coolio this time. They all played really well last map. Do we have logs or anything?
Logs is a shout. I mean, I've got them up on my screen. I don't know if they're all up on the stream. Are you okay to do logs? Whisper into my ear, production. Okay. Right.
Sorry, I didn't even think about it. Yeah, fuck. TJ going huge.
He went absolutely ham. Look at that. 418 damage per minute. Why is
Bender
that?
having a tougher time on sniper. Not really going as well as he's used to. And as well as Campbell and Mook both having really odd games of demos. You normally expect them to be top of damaging on our Vire, and they're both basically bottom damaging apart from a Bender.
They were getting focused a lot though, weren't they? Throughout that game, there was body shots coming out all the time on them. They were usually going to be the first ones to fall in the fights, it seemed like anyway, from my perspective. Is that an agreement, or is it just silence of just contemplating what's going on?
Yeah, sorry, contemplating the logs.
Okay.
Oh hi, Surprisingly, normal Am's the one that goes big for team time in a high play solid, but never. But he did really, really well. It's their best player, logs wise, at least top damage, top frag.
Alright, well, we're going to be getting into the game in roughly around a minute's time, I believe. You think it's going to be a very close game. Did you predict a winner?
4-3 to Coolio. You have any thoughts after just seeing your basically only...
From looking at that, I mean, it seemed like a lot of it felt like the Team Time guys were running Sniper to no avail. So I feel like it not being processed, where Sniper is heavily favoured, is going to work out in their favour. I think you're right in that assessment, that it's going to be a closer game. But who knows? I could be completely wrong. Anything can happen in TF2. Could see a very one-sided game.
I think the tilt factor is really important for these teams as well. Like, I think half the reason that they tilted really, really hard, from what I've heard, there was words exchanged when they played in their other games. And so if they can keep calm, they have a really good chance of winning this Coolio. Expect to see the Abender plays this map.
This is it. Countdown's begun. Mid-fight number 1 about to kick off. These teams are going to start to roll out on CP process. Now this is going to mean a lot for these teams. The winner of this is going to be potentially going to a third map. Now we see the damage coming out. Campbell is eating a lot of spam. Look at that. Very, very weak. Gonna have to wait for the heals as it stands. Merciless moving in for the big bomb forward. See if he can get off that damage. Gets off one rock onto Hurts, but he's very weak himself. And he actually is not in position to receive the arrow. In fact, TJ is going to be bringing him down. Bane with the follow-up moving straight onto Amsa. Is he going to be able to get him down? The damage is 100% there. Locke leaps into the fray. 4 down. Campbell tries to get that pick onto Doge. He almost gets it in the end, but ultimately looks like the cooking without Coolio guys. Yeah, it's going to be falling down. But
like you said, after Campbell got absolutely destroyed at the beginning of that, and they just never really looked like winning it after that. Like, they all got forced back. Mercy tried for a bit of a glory bomb, just trying to open anything up for his team. It just didn't work out, and then just got dominated after that. At least Am survived, so...
Exactly, it's 100% Uber. They're going in, yeah, Uber exchange going to be popped off, but they need to be careful here. Players could start struggling in behind the enemy lines. In fact, that's exactly what they're going to be doing. Bane and Hurts on the back cap. As it stands, they're going to be putting in this damage. A lot of cap time going their way. Can they get this kill? That is the question. All these frags. But ultimately, it looks like the defense is going to be too strong for them right now. Ohai finally does bring down Locke as well. So, Team Time just holding on for now.
Went for the glory plan. Oh, so close. If they all went in a bit quicker, it might have worked. Because like 3 of them went in, 3 of them kind of hanged back a bit in it. Oh, no, high. Just gets him behind, picks up the med. They just didn't see him.
That's a big pick as well, because that means this is going to be a hefty advantage.
Hopefully into mid. Just need to watch for the bombers. And I think Bane's in IT, in behind.
Oh, wow. Bane is behind, but the question is he just revealed himself? Yeah.
Just reveals himself and backs out. As he didn't want to die after Hertz had already died, but he should get picked off here, and yeah, he does. And that's really bad for Coolio.
Yeah, he's a mid now for the Team Time guys. They shouldn't have any issues taking this. As well as that, they've got 100% Uber, so if they can try and potentially take the second point for free, they're going to be in a very, very strong position to push straight into last. But that's not really going to be what the cooking without Coolio guys are going to be trying to achieve. They're going to be trying to get that force out as they're trying to move in now. A lot of spam being exchanged so far. They do need the force. The positioning's not really there for a bomb, and Bane's only just arrived into the fray at the fight, and the cap. Spire already going their way, and look at this. They're going to be moving in with the Uber straight away, it looks like. Popping it off in this rollout area. Doge still about 30% away from having it, but the Uber has been completely negated. Kited by the cooking without Coolio guys, but they're still looking to try and dry push this in. As it stands, Bane, he's found 1 kill at least, and with the second one, Campbell does find Hurts in the end, but right now this cap needs to start getting played. The bomb onto Doge, not going to be enough. He gets the kill. 100% Uber, that's a drop, and now that's going to be the cap going their way. Team Time finds the first round.
For a second. They Ubered really early. They had so much, I guess, didn't know. Used it super early. They didn't get anything with the Uber, really. Like Moop, I think. But in the end, Campbell hit a huge midi in the middle of that. And then Doge with the drop allows them to win that scrappy fight. 1-0.
I think even if they didn't drop Doge, the positioning
Yeah, I
wasn't
don't
there
think they were
for them
going
to
to reach
contest
it, were they?
Yeah. But right now we see Merciless moving in. This is mid-fight number 2. Quick and easy kills going away. But the bombing with the Calm Angler not going to be enough. He does just get finished up. Doge escaping on 30 HP on the man. Now we see them trying to take this fight once again. It's a 3v3 scenario, but the heals are going to be all the way in the cooking without Coolio. Guys, Sam, seeing if you can try and take this fight with pure DM alone, but I don't think it's going to be enough right now. At the same time, Ampersand, he's going to have his Uber. No, he doesn't have it at all. He hasn't been healing anyone. Campbell falls in this fight. This could be very sticky for them. They're still trying to contest this, but the Uber's almost up for Doge right now. If they get caught off guard here, Elmo, it's going to be pretty nasty.
Yeah, they made the smart decision to just get out of there once Campbell backed. And Coolio should really try and push in here before he spawns, as they don't have much time, but they are going to looking for something. Just going to stick it up and wait it out for now.
Well, both teams do have 100% Uber, so not all is lost for the team time guys. Locke looks like he might want to go for a little attempt now. He was just spamming the corner trying to get some info for his team. And I mean, what would you like to see from either of these teams right now?
I mean, it's the normal players, obviously the Roma bomb, but if Amp is that far back, it's always going to be tough if they're aware, but I think they are going to go for it. Bane's getting buffed up, so it looks like they are just going to, just Locke going to jump in? Yeah, Locke jumps around.
Skirting around, so he can make any plays happen. I think he was trying to bait someone potentially.
Out, and now Bane's out. He's going to get the
force. Oh my god!
He gets it.
Oh, he got the force! Whoa, okay, that's a big pickup for them. Now there we go. The counter bomb's going to be coming out for the comfortably, not the comfortably spank, guys. What am I talking about? This is an EU TF2. TJ is finding frags into the back lines. Cooking with Coolio, cooking without Coolio. Just pretty much trying to basically take this if they potentially can, but it's actually a lot of frags, a lot of damage going their way right now. Moving in. Not going to be enough. TJ finishes up a bender with no issues there.
They just overextend way too much. Like, once they force, they all went in trying to get the force, and like, yeah, they got it, but as you saw, they all dropped down in the end.
Sam, what was that? He got 2 kills there. Merciless follows it up, he gets the kill into Locke, and now this is a dangerous situation for the cooking without Coolio, guys. Merciless moving forward, the team is there, but can they support him? Right now, TJ moving in, can he get the damage in? Bane finds the frag onto Merciless, and they're still trying to take this any way they can. Ohio finds 1. Can they get any more? There we go, a bender with the Calm Angler finds Hurts. These Mimi unlocks coming out.
The
TJ.
cap, but it's not going to work out for them. And
they're bombing in for it. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. There's so many bombs onto the medic.
Huge spam fight. Just bombs.
You sound
back and
ecstatic.
Forward. And I'm trying it. I can't help it. I swear. So I'm dancing excitement, dude. I promise. It's just my voice.
Uber's going to be exchanged from both these teams now, and they're going to see if they can get anything from it. Merciless trying to basically get at least 1 frag out of it, but I think he's going to be paying with his life. In fact, yeah, he is. Moot finds him with a quick little pipe. Sam with the follow-up. The backup by Hurts! Never even spotted it! The spy!
Gimmicks, expecting them from coming from tea time, but it's all Coolio at the moment. The spy backup, medic going sniper.
Nobody expects that.
That is really unfortunate. The fight was going so well for them as well. They had 2 picks, including the demo. Looked like they were going to easily cap, and then just ruined it for them with the spy cap.
Mid-fight number 3. About to kick off now. We're going to see a lot of spam being exchanged. This double soldier bomb now. This might play off perfectly for them. TJ finds Merciless. Can they get any more follow-up kills? A-Bender trying his hardest. Sam's found 2. In fact, are they going to be able to win this fight? I think they're exactly going to be doing that, as it is a complete wipe on the side. They're cooking without Coolio, guys. TeaM going to be very happy with that one, aren't they?
Both scouts just absolutely just sprinted forward and mauled them after the bombs. They all go down.
That, yeah.
Should be an easy round as long as they play it smart. Just probably Uber and door 3 Sully demo or scout demo, or get if they're a sentry up. Yeah, they do back left.
Well, right now it's 100% Uber on the side of TeaM. So I say that there's the
headshot.
Hurts coming out. That's exactly the pick they needed.
Oh
my goodness.
Typical sniper spot, just walks out, gets headshot. It's really unfortunate for them, but that's the kind of mistake you can't make. Full ad, you just drop your man.
That was essentially, that could have been a free round right there.
Yeah,
and now we see Hurts on Spy as well. What is Hurts doing?
I guess they want to get the pick because it's really hard to push out here, even with full ad. Like, you can normally just get the force and, like, run out, but... He's just checking the gun. Is he out? Where is he?
Whew. I don't know what he was doing. He just went Spy, walked it to roll out, had second forward.
Yeah, I think he was checking
Uber's
the gun or something.
Coming here, maybe, but
Is
this is it. This is all how the execution's coming out as the Uber's popped out by cooking without Coolio, guys, all the way right onto what air shot onto Merciless! See you later! Lock finishes him up right into the stratosphere. What a shot! Oh goodness gracious me!
Medic goes down to the Sam headshot as well. See, that's what happens when you try to push out with Uber there. Just can potentially go horribly, especially if you overcommit.
That was ridiculous.
Even with the huge air shots, it wasn't enough.
Now they're 2 players up, and now, well, the players are just about to respawn, but now Team Time looking to move in. They've almost got the Uber advantage. Sam on Sniper, seeing if he can get at least 1 pick before they move in.
I
but now
haven't seen a sentry here though.
Here we are.
Just spots,
Uber's going to be popped off here. Can they bring down a sentry? That's going to be absolutely critical in making sure this push goes correctly. There we go. It brings down the back up. Is it going to be enough? Oh, they just can't be in this nick of time, TJ. Now TJ, this man on the run. 1 man against 6. They're trying to cap up the Spy, but he's going to be on the midpoint now, and it's all up to his team to try and block this if they can. We see Bane moving in, but this might work against him as the Spy is about to be capped up. Oh, it moves in with move. So much damage coming out. The block as well. TJ now coming back to follow it up, and what a collapse by the cooking without Coolio, guys. I've never seen anything like that before. What the hell was that?
No words, basically, man.
What was that?
They just again was full Uber out again, wasn't it? And they just all die. How does that happen? And now they're not going to be able to defend second. They have to get a force here as well, you'd think, or maybe they'll get the sniper pick at last.
Ridiculous. Now they're moving in.
Really
They've got 100%
bad.
Uber. This should be a free round unless they get a miracle drop off onto that Doge carrying that 100% Uber.
You'd think it'd be a free round, but after seeing the last two
yeah,
pushes from
that.
the opposite team, you wouldn't say, would you?
It's hard to say, but now they're moving in, looking to see if they can take up this lobby area. Sam on Sniper might be the thing they need. No, the Uber's going to be popped off early now. Trying to play the point a little bit now as we see them moving in. A lot of cap time. Bender moves in. Can they get it? Can move the follow-up onto the point. Move is so low now. If they bring him down, this is it. I can't believe they just defended that. What? What was that? They played the point, the spam by Campbell to finish them all up. So much damage. What in God's name just happened? How did they defend that?
All went point. All 6 of them went to the point without getting enough kills. They tried to get it early, but Campbell with the vaccinator, he just doesn't die.
What is
it's absolutely ridiculous. The damage.
What is going on?
It blocks. Just Campbell doesn't die, and they jump into the point, sweep it, and they just survive.
Oh, Bender
Yeah,
just
but
moves in.
once again, what you'd think would be the free last, just the vaccinator blocks it out, overcommit to the point, and they just
I
don't
think
do it.
Was it a fully charged? No, I don't think it was the fully charged cam angler because he jumped in. But goodness gracious me, this is going to be.
They stacked and just Campbell, and Bender, Massey, they ripped into them.
But that was so close. The cap time was ridiculous. TJ. Going to be going down to Sam, body shot. Are they looking to play off this right now? In fact, I think it is. They're starting to wiggle their way into this lobby area. Are they going to try and take an Uber v Uber exchange here?
You think they'd have to go soon for the spawner?
Bane's
DJ's up on
hiding
Sniper. They're just
around the
looking for
corner.
Sam pick.
Yeah. If they get that one more pick, but they're not giving him any room here. No room to breathe. Sam having to back off a little bit now. It's pretty nutty so far. 17 minutes remaining. It's still 1-all. Okay, TJ on Sniper brings down Mercer. Headshot coming out all over the place, and now they're moving on.
Sniper ability today.
Now, I thought snipers wouldn't be a big playmaker, but I spoke too soon here. The sentry gun trying to basically put a bit of denial in. It is being repaired up pretty nicely. In fact, TJ's going to be going down to Sam as well. So now this push has pretty much been thwarted completely. Sentry gun as well is going to be very, very healthy. Yeah. Can they push off this? That one pick, I don't think it's really enough, as TJ is going to be respawning in a second. Are they still looking to go off this?
I don't think, no, they won't in a game like this. You saw what happened the last time Coolio tried to push out. Even with the full ad, they got absolutely stomped it in, and then they somehow held last, but the push was not good. They're gonna wait for the decisive victory, I think, or the med drop if Sam somehow gets something, which you wouldn't be surprised after all the picks this game.
Sam's coming in. TJ is still on sniper, seeing if he can get that one pick off. Sam is also just trying to peek that corner very slowly. The pace of the game has just really just crawled right down, hasn't it? Neither side wanted to make the move. They realise a lot is on the line.
Last.
Yeah, exactly.
Just snipers and holding forward in lobby. Don't let him peek at all. Mercy is really risking it though, trying to peek to see where he is and risking his head.
How do you feel about them holding this far forward in the lobby area? I mean, they've got it on lockdown with the stickies, but okay.
That's the risk. But it's really tough if you let them take
Sam just tried to skirt his way around to try and pick up a pick, but that's 2 kills now going their way. Cooking without Coolio are going to be pretty happy with that one. The dispenser pick as well, an absolutely critical one at that. The Uber charge going to be popped in now, seeing if they can bring it down. A sentry gun does for Uber now. Much better one coming out by the side of the team time guys, and they're going to see if they can collect up any of these stragglers. We see Locke and Bane in the back line. Locke jumps down, but it's not going to be enough as Ohai finishes him up. The bomb in by Sam and Merciless. Going to be basically countering any aggression that was coming out their way. 2 picks remaining. Doge and TJ. TJ gets the body shot, but right now it looks like they're in a very, very sticky situation. Doge is going to be getting ran down. He's trying to run to his spawn. Sam realises the forward spawns would come in. It was futile to try and run him down, but that is
once again, the massive like not Uber at this time, double player ad, and they just can't convert. They used the entire Uber on the sentry, and then they forced basically at the end of the Uber, and they just got stuck in and got owned.
Well, team time moving in. They find the first kill onto Locke at least, seeing if they can get any more. That is the question. Moving forward, a lot of spam, basically taking them out that choke point. A bender with the cow mangler, doing a lot of denial work with that. It's very strong, very powerful at spamming out those choke points. Mainly because you've got that charge shot and you don't have to pick up any ammunition whatsoever. But right now,
back to the stalemate situation. Bane going for something. No.
He's just been hiding pretty much, pretty often, just around the corner waiting.
Should signal the push.
But as I said, but then a bender does fall as well. But then no demo man. That is something you're going to be wanting to push off.
It looks like they're taking Sewer. Locke's walking into mid. He might get caught out here. Oh, and he's destroyed, but he makes it out.
Well, Merciless is moving in. He's spotted one player, but he's not actually going to be going for the medic. In fact, the Uber's going to be popped out now, though still hanging on to his. This is a very, very big Uber that he's pretty much milking on. And now, there we go. The counter pop comes out by the Cooking Without Coolio guys. Locke finishes up the first kill. Can they get any more? Campbell and Sam just hiding around in that corner. Sam picks up one. TJ trying his hardest. He's getting spammed out. Sam going to be chasing him down now. Takes the kill down. Doja very weak in that choke point area. Are they going to be able to run them down? Sam is just going absolutely ham. Picking up player after player now. Doge in a very sticky situation. A bender looks like he wants to be hot on his tail. Bane might actually fall. Indeed he does. The Campbell. Doge somehow gets out there on no health whatsoever. Very impressive stuff.
Doge surviving there was you'd think he'd be critical, but not from the last 2 pushes. But they're not going to get the cap, and they are going to defend with some ad, enough to push, you'd think, especially with the demo down.
Well,
Ampetus went down really early in that fight, and it's made it really, really hard for TeaM to do anything except just suicide for the med. But they did pretty well, but they didn't get Doge.
Okay. Alright, Sam's found one pick.
In behind.
Ohai with the follow-up, that's what you're saying there. The behind flank. Locke finds Ohai in the end, but I mean, Doge, he was building up this Uber advantage. Now he's on about 95%. They were looking to move off that, but with those 2 quick picks, they've staved off this aggression for now. And Sam with the follow-up as well. Goodness gracious me, man. Do you have I wanted to make a reference there. Do you have Weetabix in Australia?
We do.
Okay,
amazing.
Is that like did they do that advert where like someone's had their Weetabix this morning? Is that a thing as well? Yeah, okay. I wanted to make a reference like that, but I wanted to make one I-58, but there's a lot of Americans watching. I don't think they have Weetabix. Yeah, they just don't get it. They just don't get it.
We're running it for everyone. Come on, guys.
But I can't really use that reference now because I've just roasted the joke.
Bit.
Yeah, I've ruined it.
But so low. Should
have just gone with it, to be honest. Should have just gone full out. I think I'm getting bullied in the chat now for my pronunciation.
We're smarter than Americans, man. Don't worry about it. You can make all the jokes here. We'll understand.
How do you say Weetabix?
Weet-Bix. I don't know.
Weet-Bix.
It might be a Weet-Bix. I don't remember, dude.
Because I'm getting bullied in the chat for my pronunciation of it, but
Weetabix?
that's how everyone in the UK says Weetabix. Oh, maybe it's marketed differently. I don't know.
Not sure.
We've got to talk about 7 waters and stalemate going on.
Not sure how.
Weet-Bix. Okay, Sam's found Bane. 1 pick, and it looks like Coolio do not want to move off this. Moves a bit too far forward here. I think maybe he might get caught out. No, his team are there. Play off it. There we go. The Uber coming out just saves Merciless in the nick of time, but right now Doge is hanging on to it for a very, very long time. In fact, now Amper has just been sent right up into the air. Going to be able to get out though somehow. I don't really understand how that happened. Amper, A-Bender I should say, finished at lock as well. Are we going to see another stalemate situation here?
It seems like it, doesn't it? It looks like as soon as I'm going to say, oh, maybe they're going to get the pick, and no, another player drop. That should get picked out here, and looks like, no, once again, just on both teams.
So I've received confirmation from the chat that there's Weetabix and there's Weet-Bix. They're 2 different things.
Are they? Oh.
Both of us are correct, but I've never heard of Weet-Bix. You know, I've never heard of Weet-Bix, you know, so maybe it's just it's an Australian thing.
Probably.
Who knows?
Oh,
who knows? But 1 pick, is that going to be the push? Is this it?
Do they know if the other team is ad? They might just go for the suicide if they do. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to overextend. They're just going to wait.
Not tracking it.
10 minutes left. They only need, considering how this game's going, 1 round could lead them to victory. As we predicted, it has been really close. No one be able to finish off their chances. Both teams have had a lot, just couldn't convert at lock.
Well, 100% Uber being held, 9 minutes remaining. How much time until the round resets? 5 minutes. Bane's moving in for a kill. He went for it and he's backed off. He decided
Sam's on his main sniper once again, peeking IT. Got pushed out into sewer now. And if they don't see him here, this could be really bad for them.
Sam is very aggressive, as you mentioned. He's going to be looking for that kill. We're going to be able to get eyes on. Oh, High very weak as well. But I think even 1 pick off for these teams is not enough to push off. They seem very reluctant to make a move off either side, to be honest.
The OZF 16 season is on the line, especially for TeaM this map. Don't want to overdo anything. Sam was pretty unfortunate. The med comes out the moment he shoots there. Could have been an easy kill on the med. Bane's really close here. He might get caught out.
They might just get that kill on the flank. They do manage to find one, but a trade from Bender as well.
Once again, they trade and nothing.
It looks like they wanted to play off this. Locke was getting very aggressive there for a few seconds. Moop also just spamming out that choke point, trying to lock them out.
Well, I just think they know Sam will eventually get a move, get a lock. Get Doge if he's lucky.
If you are currently in the driving seat right now, if you are against the driving seat, as I say that, Uber's going to be exchanged as I'm trying to make a point, but we're going to see if they make anything happen of it. It's really going to be who can execute the defense or the push more well. And now the bomb in by all these players. Oh, finds Doge, no medic now. That's going to be no heal. 3 picks going their way. TeaM looking like this might be changing for the bear. We see them moving in. Oh, does fall to lock in the end. Right now, both soldiers moving in from TeaM, and it's a collapse of the century as it's a complete wipe. Doge has only just respawned. He's got no one to heal whatsoever. Sam now looking like he wants to try and get a pick potentially. He's still on sniper. Do you agree with this?
Oh, I just don't think he died, did he? He was just really far back, didn't have time to swap up. I think they just knew, Coolio knew they had to play aggressive or eventually Sam would get a pick, so they played really close choke. They forced a single, and then they just got cleaned up. Couldn't. Massey did a really good job.
What would you prefer for them to do? Like,
I think you have to do that, though, right? Yeah. Like, you can't just let their sniper peek at you over and over and over again, right? Eventually he'll hit. Oh.
Okay, well, demo pick. That's going to prompt the push. 100% Uber.
Right?
Hurts needs to get the pick of the century here, but the Uber's already been popped off straight into last. The sentry gun needs to be brought down now. Campbell putting in that work, putting in that spam. The point's now going to be starting to get capped up a little bit, and that's going to be one round, quick and easy, going away of team time. And
after all that,
the
they
tides
just
are changing.
basically let them cap the point. Just no one on it. Just after that epic, what was it, 20-minute, 15-minute round?
It was very long.
Let them walk in.
Very, very long. Now 6 minutes remaining as well, so it's going to be...
That's the mistake I was talking about. Like, that could have happened on second move. Just, unfortunately, peaks, gets sniped, gives them that person they need to push. But with that, it was even worse. Just lets them walk in.
Mid-fight number 4, both soldiers bombing in a bender! Finds that kill onto Doge. No medic now for the side of the cooking without Coolio. Guys, Bane, he moves in for the kill. Not going to be able to hit off the rocket. Amper just surviving on about 50 HP, and now as the players are flooding in, trying to get that one medic pick. Locke hiding around the corner. I don't think they spotted him. He's moving in. He spots a bender, but it's not going to be enough as Hertz does manage to find that one kill. Amper fell. Amper fell.
That was a really good play by them. They let... Locke took all the attention of Hertz, who was hiding in IT or just behind the crate. They all turn around for Locke. Locke gets a trade as well, which was really good. And then Hertz just cleans up him. All the way around, just cleans Emperor off.
Ridiculous. I didn't even spot Hertz, honestly. I'm going to be completely honest. I was completely focused on Locke, and Hertz just sweeps in and picks up Amber. Now it's going to be an Uber advantage going away with Doge.
Good situation for team time still. They'll be fine with this. They're... Like, a bender's really fine with just sitting on tiny leads, you know. 5 minutes left. They're not going to be in any hurry to do anything. But they do have a huge ad. Amper has not been building well. Is it crits or something? Or they just managed to get a big ad? Just a big ad, and look like they can come through and sewer.
Right now, they're just holding around, looking like they want to push off this now. They're cooking about Coolio, guys. They popped off the Uber, moving through the sewer area. Look at this kiting. Absolute perfection coming out by team time. They have only dropped the one player, but they're going to be getting out with pretty much every single other player
really smart
left alive.
Positioning by them. Just left the one person in to make sure they get the force while Amper was long gone.
Now Amper, he's got 100% Uber on the way. Ohai has just about respawned. They can look to try and take this fight. Locke falling is the catalyst they need to try and move off this now, seeing if they can get these picks, and they're just feeding players into them, one after the other. 2 soldier picks, basically handing on this mid on a plate, essentially. Not even going to have to pop off this Uber, I don't think.
Oh, and Moop standing still in the middle of the point. Should have been easy set. And then I think they're going to just wind down the clock. I don't think they're even going to push once they take second. Or they might just hold here with the sniper.
Just seeing if they can move off it. This Uber's advantage is fading very slowly now. The double soldier bomb going in. Campbell picks up one. The Uber does get popped off now, but now we see Doge. He's holding on to this. He does have 100% Uber, but they're 2 players down. Can they still win this fight? Seeing if they can make anything happen here. Ohai trying to escape with his life there. Is going to get ran down by TJ, but right now the team just kites them all the way back. And with 3 minutes remaining, Elmo, this is a sticky situation. Cooking without Coolio. They look like they need to try and make something happen. In fact, they do need to make something happen.
They just have to go in here. Maybe sewer if it's not sticky, and hope the sniper doesn't get a pick. It's the only way they're going to win. Like, they're down Uber, down with time. Not looking good, is it?
No, and I mean, they're trying to build up to the best of their abilities, but I mean, they're arrow building as well, so they're trying to build this up, but I think they're just not doing it correctly, because they need to be a little bit, they need to be much further away. Yeah, they need to be much further away for them to do it correctly, and they need to be doing it with a soldier ideally as well, because of the bigger health pool. But
I think it's going to matter though.
They got it. They have got it.
Push.
Yeah, they just didn't push, but now you're taking an Uber v Uber fight. Not ideal, but they need 1 round to dead about, so they're going to be trying to pop it off now. Locke leading the charge. The Uber gets popped off merciless, taking a fight straight to them, seeing if they can basically force them into that little choke point area. And now cooking without Coolio. They look like they don't want to take this. Merciless is going to be falling there. Ohai with the follow-up. 2 kills now. This could be the turnaround that they need. Moving in. See if they can not get spammed out here. Hertz finds the kill onto Amper. No medic. 5 down. Sam the only survivor. Sam does find Bane. But right now this is the turnaround that they needed. They could try and make this turn into a golden gap. Only a few players remaining here, Elmo. This is very, very close.
Yeah, you know, they did that. They had to go for it, and they did well. They singled and they made sure Moop stick it in. Mercy made
Is this
sure
the
it couldn't
choke?
get out.
Is this the
A
choke?
minute 30,
They're
man.
moving it.
Is Vaccinator out? They can. Yeah, their Vaccinators coming out. They have the NG. They have the Sniper.
This could be possible for them. I mean, I've seen it happen before. Teams in EU do run it sometimes. I saw it in Season 24. The Vaccinator is so strong.
Close wins at I-58. The Pro basically had the same thing. It's just
There we go. Uber's going to be popped in. The sentry gun needs to be brought down. They do finally bring it down, but now they need to focus down these players. They find two. Hertz has fallen, however, and now this Vaccinator coming out to full effect. The bombing not going to be coming to effect. Bane just falls in the nick of time. Moop trying to put in this damage. They're not focusing down the targets. Down. They need this bullet damage. It's not coming out. They've dropped so many players, and with 55 seconds remaining, can they even do this? They need a miracle. Hertz on Spy.
Spy back up.
It's not going to be doable. The Spire's already here. Yeah, the Spire's already been capped up. It just cannot be done. He needs to try and get that pick, but even if he gets the pick onto the medic, it's not the pick they really need.
Oh, he's going for it. He's gonna get him. Oh.
He gets the pick, but it was a vaccinated charges anyway, and now there's 30 seconds remaining. If they roll deep here, this could be the game. Merciless moving in, seeing if they can pick up this pick onto Doge. Oh, hi, trying to hit his shots. They're feeding in these players now with only 20 seconds remaining, Elmo. Are they going to be able to bring this to a golden cap? The Spire now getting capped up. The sentry gun being built onto last. Campbell.
Do they have time?
He's got this forward sticky positioning. They're moving in. 10 seconds remaining. Can they clear this? Stickies off. They're trying their hardest. The pyro off class. Moving in. The cap time. 5 seconds remaining. The players are up. Everyone's dead.
Holy
they
shit,
just miss it. One round. It goes their way. Goodness gracious me. Woo! We're going to a third map. I haven't messed up the teams this time. We are going to a third map, yeah.
I thought they threw it by losing 2 minutes second, but they just held, and that was the pyro I've been waiting for all night. Then it comes out with the Vaccinator. Yeah, that's actually the strength of the Vaccinator. Really, this team is the only one that utilizes it. I don't think other teams really like it much. Like they managed to hold it with the Vaccinator. Everyone's super low, just because, like you said, they have all the explosives just stopped half the Uber.
It's the trouble with Vaccinator. You need to be focusing down the one target. You cannot just rely on just singular people. Everyone needs to stay alive with your pushes as well. And they immediately lost just crucial members of the team. We've got a few logs up that we can look at as well. We can sort this. I'm going to just sort it by kills. That's the easiest thing to sort. Oh, I fucked up. Hold on.
So, team time scouts.
I've got it. I've done it.
Dominating. Kill-wise at least. Huge by Sam Sniper.
Yeah.
Like we thought, Sam going really big on Sniper. But I really stepped up his game. I don't really think anyone would think that Ohio would be one of the stars of tonight, but he seems to be doing really big work, kill-wise.
Yeah,
at least.
He has been stepping up. TJ, even with the ping disadvantage, still putting in his work for his team, but at the end of the day, I mean, what would you pin down this defeat to? What was really the deciding factor in these fights?
I think it was just whoever played these, like the Uber situations, like slightly better, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there was the throws at the start, but after that, there were so many stalemates, and just TeaM came out slightly ahead, you'd think, on most of them. There was the one right at the end, which they nearly threw it, but most of the time, they just threw it. I did a tiny bit better. Like, they went for it at that midpoint when they were sniping at 1-all. They went for these big single, and it just didn't work out for them.
Well, the players are joining the server. They want to get right into it. We've got about 90 seconds until we are going to be jumping into map number 3 of this lower page finals. This is going to be basically the loser of this map is the 4th place winner. I say winner. You're coming in 4th place. You're not really winning, are you? Of Prem. Winner of this should be going into the match against No Safe Word, and that will be a fight between 3rd and 2nd place. And then finally, the winner of that match, a bit more in the distant future, will be playing against Jasmine T in the final. So we could potentially be seeing one of these teams basically drifting all the way up into the finals. Who knows? But that being said, what are your predictions?
Man, this one I have no idea. It's too close to call.
No idea.
Too close to call. I've been wrong both times. I don't want to embarrass myself anymore. You know, I have no idea. It'll be close. You'd think it'd be close again.
Do you think snipers are going to play? I think snipers will play a massive part in the last pushes and last holds.
Yeah. There won't be as much. I don't think there'll be much mid-sniping unless after their suicide or something, but you think it wouldn't take as much part. I think it would be a lot more combo heavy. You'd think like a lot of saw. Like Mercy, I think will go something if they bomb in and lock the same.
Well, this is it. Mid-fight number 1 of map number 3 about to kick off. If you're just joining us now, this is the lower bracket finals of Oz Fortress Season 16. And the winner of this going to be moving up to play in the second and third place match. Now, Campbell trying to get off that early spam quickie bomb being ran now. It's a very powerful unlock indeed. Moop taking a bit of damage. Merciless moving in, trying to get that 1 kill, but he's going to be the first casualty instead. At the same time, Locke finds 1 with the help of his team. 3 picks already going their way. As we see the Cooking Without Coolio guys looking to clean up this fight any way they possibly can. Sam going to be falling as well. Amper, the only survivor. Can he get out? He is going to be able to get out, I think, unless Bane really chases him down, but it's going to be very tough for him.
They really overextended there. Both Solis jumped into the Moop and like, yeah, you kill him, but at that stage, 2 for 1, it really isn't worth it, even for the demo.
Looking to contest this now. Bane's moving in. Is he? He is indeed, yeah. Ohai does find him. Merciless fell very, very weak there. But I think 1 pick, pushing into second here, you can pretty much just take it slowly and wait for people to feed into you, which is exactly what they're not doing. Merciless moving in, they get the force indeed. Amper also going to be popping his off, doesn't want to drop any players, but 2-player disadvantage now. They're cooking without Coolio, guys. Hurts on Spy. They haven't capped the Spy at the second point though. So Hurts now, he's going to be trying to move in with his team, but at this point he's just baited his entire team. He's going to
get the back up though. He's going to get this back up. All alive, no spawners to stop.
Oh wow, okay, Merciless. He spotted it as well as that. A-Bender's moving in. Gets the block! Hurts! What?
Wow, that was amazing.
Oh my god, Hurts types in the chat.
Wow.
You are so dumb. I'm going to stop swearing because I'm triggering Fozzle, but...
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't help it. We weren't quite the other part, but...
My goodness. Okay, that's bought a little bit of time for his team now. So, Cooking Without Coolio going to be moving in.
Team Time have ad here, so they don't want to get too far forward. Amp is about to get, and they should... You'd think at least take mid here.
They're going to be trying to move in. There we go. Uber's going to be not even having to be popped off yet. They do finally bring it off, but they get the trade. Campbell falling as well.
This is really bad for them at the moment. Campbell's gone. Mercy might go down as well.
I think they're still going to be able to take this. Merciless has just jumped down in a neck of time. The team is there. TJ, however, and Bane following up with this damage. Moop also getting in some decent work. The team are there for Coolio. Yeah, I think this is a very difficult fight for them to take. Right now, Team Time. They try and chase it down. TJ tries to get at least 1 frag, but Ohai brings him down. And still, mid-fight, going to be trying to get held here.
This will be really tough for
Time,
you think. You think they'd have to take second here. They're coming in grass. Mercy with the huge bomb. He's going to get the 4.
Well, this is it. There, the force comes out. They do manage to pick up at least that 1 boon, if you like. But as it stands, Team Time are going to be happy to hold on. They've got about 80%. But now you're in a sticky situation where you're holding into last. You're pushing out of your Snakewater last. Never a fun time. There's so many angles that somebody could come in from right now. We see A-Bender finishes up the first frag on the lock at least.
Yeah, that should trigger the push out.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Cats are going to go down to a Bender here as well. This has to be second. They shouldn't even have to use. Bane,
are they going to try and bait them in here? Are they going to try and... Hey! Move with the sticky trap! He gets the drop! And oh my goodness, that might have been the trigger of what they need. Merciless has found his way behind enemy lines, but as it stands, Bane is also there, putting in a lot of work. A-Bender does find him in the end. Merciless now moving in, seeing if he can try and find Doge, but he's going to get brought down by Hurts. And now, this is 100% Uber advantage, or at least it should be. Moving their way, trying to work their way in.
And they have a heavy,
second point already capped.
Sniper at last.
Campbell might die
for the big
here.
hole.
No, he's going to back off. But yeah, they're going for these defensive off-classes. Vaccinator as well. Moving in. If they can pop this Uber off really late, this should be a free round. Moving in. Moop's going to be trying to stick it off that heavy.
Better, though. They're not hitting the Vaccinator people together. And Doge is going to go down as well. It's really bad.
On the back line's putting in so much work as well. He's just pretty much causing distraction plays all over the place. And yeah, once again, a failed last push. All off the back of them just not focusing down these plays. I think really as well, a lot of the praise has to go to A-Bender there, moving into the back lines.
Yeah, Bender getting the med pick to make sure they didn't have heals for the after Uber fire was really important. But I think the main thing is the vaccinate on the heavy is so strong if you don't coordinate it perfectly. Like, you really need to have meat shots and directs coming in at the same time, or you just waste the entire Uber on him, which I think is what happened.
Well, 25 minutes remaining. It looks like the Team Time guys are looking to try and retake this second. They are. Well, it looks like they're trying to contest now. Coolio moving forward, seeing if they can pick up one kill. Merciless finds one. Can they get the follow-up? Bane does find A-Bender, but I think they're not looking to get any more unless they might go for a sack attempt now. In fact, I think one of their players has been caught out completely. Lock falling in the process, so...
Bit of a hopeful push there. No advantage, just jumping in, hoping to pick someone out of position. Doesn't work out for them. They might get over here to defend mid, but really
still running,
make sure
they're not running vaccinated, they're running Radigan, But the ideal situation here is just not popping Uber off. They're going to be trying to take this dry push, but as it stands, Doge now has the Ubers. They could try and take this Uber v Uber fight if they so wish. Bane now moving in, trying to get that spam, and he does get the force. In fact, A-Bender going to be meeting him head on. Uber being popped off by both these teams. A much better one at that, coming out by the Coolio guys. And now we're going to see them basically trying to retake this mid. They are holding on to it for now. A-Bender falls in the back lines. Sam moving forward with a little bit of spam move with as well as the stickies. I'm not going to be able to pick up that one kill at least, but it's just going to be the push now by Coolio guys.
They managed to hold that. They didn't push in. Just didn't push in fast enough, I think, was the main thing. They let the other team get Uber, and that let them hold. And now they've tiny ad. They're going to look in.
Well, they're moving forward right now. Falling very weak, having to back off. Merciless putting in a lot of work. It's like Bane is going to be the one to finish him up. Bender with the follow-up onto TJ. Bender with the 2k as well. Oh, I follows it up. This push has been completely throttled in the end. And my goodness. Those just needs to get out now with this Uber.
They should get out. Or Sam's going for it, but he's not going to get anything. Maybe stickies them off.
Yeah.
They're just trying to go in before they get the dry pushes, but it's so tough getting into second, especially when the other team has all the height advantage. So you need to get the early pick, or you're not going to get in there. And they end up losing mid because of it. Even though, so might be seeing the Bane or Bender bombs in likely a Bender.
There's a bit of a stalemate situation we've got here. 100% Uber on both sides. They might go for a sack attempt. They don't really have that window locked down. I know a lot of teams in EU like to lock off that window with stickies, but Moop just opting to sticky off this saw area, just trying to deny them out, which is probably the fair point to make. They've got two soldiers watching the window, so a Bender now moving in. He's moving into the cheese area, trying to get that damage in. He's going to get focused down fairly quickly. But is this just a bait? Is this what they wanted? They wanted to feed in one player and try and get them to push it into them.
I think a Bender has been using that bomb. He uses a weird bomb. He doesn't go from window. He just goes head on, tries to get the weird force out. It's not going to work out for them. And they don't have time to really do anything off this. It's reset. No off class, so maybe just another bomb or a single coming out from team time. Opening the Sam, got the door open for him, okay. More headshots incoming, eh?
Hurts on Spy is worth pointing out as well, so we may see some...
I think is he checking the gun?
Plays. I think that might be it. Is he checking the off classes? I don't know. He's miles away from me. No, he's gone back to sniper. Yeah, so I think he must have been checking off classes, and then now he's switched off to the sniper. Fair enough, fair enough. Now, so that they should know that Sam is going to be running sniper as well. Hopefully they stop peeking and confuse his angle.
Now Sam's come grass. Hurts knows it. No?
Nope, not going to be picking up that kill.
Very awkward situation, both of them.
It is, yeah.
In each other's sights, not looking, but Hurts could have got the bed, doesn't hit the headshot.
Moving in! Not going to be able to get that kill. While we're left in this very riveting locking of hands, as I say that, two picks, Moop going down, Sam finds him in the end, TJ also going to be falling, and this is the play now. They're going to be moving straight off this lock force, 3 kills going their way, team time. Very, very happy with that. Going to be moving straight off the back of it, taking up second. But are they just going to be locked in here? The spawner's already coming up. Lock is up in about 5 seconds here.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to do anything. It'll just be sniper in closely. And Bane is right there. Doesn't go for him. Doesn't want to get caught out.
Yep.
Hurts on sniper as well, though. Another sniper duel.
Moop's been dying a lot.
Yeah, he's going for too much, I think. Just trying to get them out of position, and just he's the one that gets caught out in the end.
Sam's still on sniper. Hurts on spy, I believe. Yeah, he gets brought down, so they did spy him. Hurts also trying to peek that corner. Doge really just playing with his life there.
Moop really can't do that forward again. Really forward again. Could get caught out easily like last time, which should allow them to walk in easily. Manages to get out.
Normally you have a soldier up on that, like on the shack type area, don't you? Just to deny that area, but they've got the entirety of their team. Moop does find a kill. Straight pipe going to be finding Sam.
Bane was on the wall before in case of the snipe. I'm going to go for a single now.
Ben does find TJ. There's a trade. Is this going to be once again? Yeah, they can't push off this. They're backing all the way off. Fair enough. Fair enough. Meanwhile, Sam is on spy. Yeah, he is properly going spy. He wasn't just checking off classes. I had to double check that quickly.
No, he's gonna do the sniper strike, pretend he's stayed sniper, being the friendly sniper, and then
smart. Why are they holding so close here on the Coolio side?
It's just
they assume Sam's going to spot this?
They just don't want them
Hurts is going to spot that they're running spy, I think.
I'm not sure. Did they miss it at the same time? Yeah. No, they know.
They know, 100%.
Oh, they haven't killed him yet. No, Sam's gonna go
TJ
down.
spotted
him. Hurts is down as well.
Yeah.
Apart from the spy backup, the spies hasn't been working out. Bit of
really
XDs coming out in chat from both spy. Back to stalemate. You might see Sam, probably Sam back to sniper here for the long stalemate. 0-0 still with 12 minutes gone. Again, looks like one round, one mistake could decide who's going through, and he's finishing in 4th.
I mean, right now, if you are Coolio, I mean, it's not just there just yet. I imagine if they get a few picks, they're going to be playing off it, no doubt about it. But 7 minutes, 7.5 minutes.
Yeah, Hertz is spy again on the pack. I think
Amp is watching. I don't think they've suspected this whatsoever. No. In fact, if he uncloaks,
Amp is turned around in time.
What? No, not happening.
Pretty unfortunate. Amber just turns around, sees him. Campbell as well gets the call.
Mercy gets that kill onto Bane. The follow-up. The Uber's going to be exchanged here now.
This is really bad for team time. They just have to make sure they don't lose second. Yeah, they're out.
Difficult, and that is the difficulty of pushing Snakewater last, isn't it?
Well, there's so many doorways, you know, just spam them, you can't get through. Yeah, that's Mercy looked like it was going to be good. Gets caught out as well with his Uber ending. Now back again to Sam Sniper. Maybe it's the 3rd time round for Hertz. Not yet, back on scale.
This is really, like, they're holding so close here at this angle. They don't want to give them lobby, but by peeking like this,
really,
you open it up for the sniper pick. They got Sam, so they're going to try and brute force their way in. They realise they can sort of peek these sight lines, but Bender's in the lower area. Oh, he's going to get met head on there. Bane's going to be finding that kill. TJ also with the follow-up onto Ohai. 2 kills now. Is this what they needed?
Down again, though.
Hurts got to force. Okay, that's pretty big time. That might be what they needed. And now they're going to be forcing their hand a little bit earlier than they were anticipating. Merciless moves in. He realises he has to get this force onto... What?
Why? What?
Why did he pop?
I don't know. Maybe was someone going to drop? Yeah.
He didn't take any damage and he just popped it.
Well, I mean, Mercy is a god, but I don't think he had to be that worried.
That is
just lose basically their full ad.
What was that?
Yeah, they would have had players and been able to push out. They just don't. And now we're in for another stalemate.
Maybe they just really want to hold it out on last, you know? Maybe they're just a big fan of Snakewater last. It is, in my opinion, when they were doing the map changes, I feel like they needed to make some changes to make it easier to push into. But then again, is that sort of taken away from the sort of the charm of Snakewater, if it has any charm in the first place?
I mean, all the other points are good. They could make it a bit easier to push in, but I think teams are just so good at knowing where to hold. Like this top right hold basically stops them from really doing much. It's hard. It's a hard sniper angle as well, and it just means they can't peek with anything. I mean, you could try for like more aggressive soldier plays or anything, but they just, since it's, you know, such a big game this season, they're just going to hold out, wait for that sniper pick once again. And there he goes, locked down.
Well, here's with the follow-up onto Amper! That's a drop. See you later. +2 in the chat, please. And now, I mean, are they going to play off this? Surely they must, but...
They have to. They might wait for Lock to spawn, but you think they'd go in before Amper, before all the heals come up,
Here's the thing. 4 minutes remaining on the clock until the round resets. Are they just going to hold on to this now?
I think they're just waiting for their pocket to push.
Okay, yeah, that's exactly, yeah. They're going to be moving in.
Yeah, but I think they should have just gone, like, no heals.
They've spent a lot of time here. The heals are already up. A-Bender trying to take the 1v1 against Bane in that lower area. TJ finds the pick. And now this is the Uber to move off. Sam finds Hurts. Uber going to be popped off now. They're losing a lot of players here. Moop, he's jumped into the fray, seeing if he can get any kills, but he's on 85 HP. And now this is it. The second point is going to get capped up, but Sam is still on sniper. Peeking at corner, seeing if he can get one kill.
If they're really quick here, oh, Sam's going to go down. He's stuck. Oh, it just survives. They both just survive. But yeah, Team Time do have that 20-30% ad, so they might be looking to go up for that if they're quick.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like at the moment though. Just reset once again. Moved up a tiny bit. Hertz is back on sniper.
In this situation, would it have been better to literally just wait on last with your Uber advantage and wait around timer down?
I mean, I don't think they realised they had I said they thought they'd probably be quicker. Oh,
goodness me!
Another trap. Moop has had some big traps this game. Be winning their rounds.
A lot, but he's been paying it off with those picks, hasn't he?
But they
have, at the end of the day,
they're 3 down from it still. Lock's gonna get down as well.
They've lost so many players. TJ finds 1, but what's going on here? What is happening? Merciless on the backup! Oh my goodness! If they get around here, he's got it. If they get around, what? What is TF2? What is it?
Yeah. Wow. How did they go from Amper dropping to a 1v1 with the equalizer out, capping last?
I struggle to comprehend what this game is, honestly, time and time again. But we're going to be going into mid-fight number 2. I've got to collect my breath. I've got to collect my mind. Jesus Lord Almighty. Spam going to be exchanged by both these teams. Hurts taking that shack area, trying to deny anyone off. Merciless going for the big bomb onto Doge, going to be brought down. In fact, he's going to be the victim of himself. And at the same time, a Bender going to be seeing if he can make any plays happen. He's very, very weak. Trying to take that 1v1 against TJ. TJ might actually win it, but at the same time, it's a very slow, methodical fight that's taking place. 3 picks on either side right now. Both medics still surviving. Amper with the advantage, however. But I don't think they're going to be looking to play off this, or are they? Sam's moving in with Amper. They might want to try and take this. In fact, they got both scouts. They do have the opportunity. They're going to be trying to force this Uber out a little bit earlier. There we go. The Uber's been forced. That's what they wanted. Now Merciless moving in. He's just about respawns. Doge realises he cannot take this. Lock moves in. He needs to get this force, but Amper holds on to it for now. So that is going to be 100% Uber advantage on the side of Team Time. And this is a very strong situation that they are currently holding in.
Yeah, in the end, that was a really, really smart play. They just came in, got the double scout on to force, and then they, with the ridiculous scout speed buff on the medic, you know how you just run out from everything now.
Yeah.
They just managed to get out, and now they've 40% Uber. Doge is building really, really fast though. Is he crossbowing? No. But he is nearly having it, but they have used it.
Moving in. They popped off the Uber. They want to take it straight to them. See if they can get any picks. Bane on the back lines. Along with Locke, they found a few of these frags. Now, can they get the follow-up? The team now with a pincer strike. Moving in from behind. Seeing if they can get any more. Sam has found Locke in the end, but Bane once again takes the trade. Finishes up Campbell. That's no demo man for them. And he's looking for more. These spam rockets coming in. His team's there to support him. They're moving in. They're looking strong. They've got the Uber. This is looking difficult.
Yeah, they just didn't really support their flank. They didn't get the calls or anything for the flank, and Bane, Locke, I think both jumped in, got frags there, and then they just basically had to run out with the Uber to keep themselves alive. And now it's the same situation, but opposite teams. Sam is on sniper once again.
Maybe we'll see another drop. He's trying to avoid these sight lines, but he might just be able to pop it. he's very, very, very... I wanted to say sticky situation, but it looks like Sam got brought down as well, so...
Only plus here for
doesn't have
team
to worry
time
about
is
it.
that Empire still alive. He gets the Uber.
Yeah, but they're moving off
on him,
this.
he's gonna force. That's a huge
That's
force.
pretty big. That's pretty big. And now they've got the Uber. They're going to be backing off a little bit. The Pyro off class brings down TJ, but this is going to be 100% Uber now. This is pretty big for them. Now they do have one round down. It's 10 minutes remaining.
Yeah, but
pushing into this last is difficult.
Same thing happened before. They really need to focus. If they get a heavy again, it might just destroy the whole Uber. They need to focus better. Vaccinator. They either need to focus the person vaccinated together, if it's a heavy they basically have to, or since the buffs are far worse, they need to kill the non-buffed players. But Ohio's on the heavy, so they're likely going to have to focus him. Campbell, very low as well. Think full vax Uber coming in under.
Yeah. This is it, they're moving in. Uber charge going to be popped off, trying to bring down Amper, but it's very difficult when he pops off those bubbles. Campbell finds the first kill, and I think they immediately realise this push is going absolutely tits
coming
up.
in is heavy.
They're trying to move in off this. In fact, no, but a Bender gets up for 2k.
Once again, they didn't focus at all. Like, one person went for the medic, even like one scout, he just puts bullets on, doesn't die, takes no damage. And then the rest of them managed to kill the heavy, but by that time your Uber's over, you're just done. Just really can't deal with the vaccinator at the moment.
And that's it. They're going to be capping up their second point, and really this
That being said,
win
they do
is...
have massive ad again since build normal Uber,
Hurts
yeah,
is
vaccinator.
hidden spy, by the way, around the corner, disguised as a scout. They don't realise this. He's going in for the kill! He gets a bender! Not a bender, Amsa, I should say. He does die in the end, but that one medic pick has opened up a whole world of opportunities for his team as they look to move up that 100% Uber advantage.
If they should just play this slow, make sure they don't.
And they can afford to.
Snakewater
seconds, you can play this so slowly and wait for other people to mess up. In fact, they're not even going to contest this, they realise they can't.
When?
What? Where? What?
Oh my god, lockdown is...
That was completely in their grasp. They just needed to just wait.
Just hide, you know, wait. Yeah.
They just needed to wait it out. They knew Sam was going to be running the sniper.
This is on Spy once again. Where is he? Oh, he's on M.
He's just looking at him. He's just looking at Ams.
I think he's invisible, that's why.
Is he going to go for the back
kill
up?
Bender. There's no way he's going to get the back up unless he kills Bender once again.
Well, he's going to try it. His team are also might be in a position. They're looking to try and block this. They pulled a few of them back, in fact, so maybe that was the play all along. I mean,
what?
No way does he escape.
Wow.
What?
Just stands in the corner and they don't aim it.
What is this game, man? What is going on? How does he escape out of that? So now there's still a spy behind them.
At least they know this time. They must be able to stop him. Sam's looking at him. Is he invisible? Yeah. I think he's just going to back up once again. They're going to come back to the spot. Oh no,
Oh, hi is he's spotted.
Needs the headshot.
He's not going to take this 1v1.
He must die.
No way.
He's got to do it again. He did it again.
At the same time, he has a drop. Amber died. Lock with the big bomb in. We were too focused on the spy blaze while it was all happening on mid.
Midi. Oh, misses.
Oh my goodness.
Doge is so far forward.
Doge, he's trying to dodge this. He needs to survive here. Merciless is behind him. He's got the spot. The rockets are coming in. He brings him down. So it doesn't even matter. What is going on in this game, man? What's happening here?
That's TF2 for you, especially when it's Coolio versus team time.
6 minutes, 6.5 minutes.
Still, Coolio really need to convert one of these rounds though. Like, they had that chance and just didn't happen from 6 minutes left, 1-0 down. I'm sure team time will still be fine with what's happening.
Okay.
Slide ad.
Okay, right. You mentioned it. Amper, he has the ad. They're going to be building with the Boston Basher.
But at the same time, they know they have the ad and they don't want to get it. And they're in a really bad position.
You can't afford to do this. You can play. What is Mook doing? Why is he this far forward? He's just going to just base and he gets the point with the stab. What? How does he get away with that? He does go down, but at the same time, TJ finds a bender. And now this is it. This is it. They're moving all the way onto last. Hurts was already on there, getting a bit of cap time. There we go, Lock moving in. They bring down up beside. This is it. The Uber charge still coming up. 3 picks available for them. The Uber charge is they don't even need it. They just get the cap anyway.
Mook really stepped up when he needed to there. Somehow getting those 2 frags when he looked like to be hopelessly out of position.
I have great
clean up. Lock hits a big mini. Wow, 1-0, 5 minutes left.
5 minutes remaining. It's 1-1. Mid-fight number 3. This game has been absolutely ridiculous. I'm almost standing up. It's got to that point. And now, Spam being exchanged by both these teams. Merciless moves in, trying to get the Spam rockets in. Trying to create an opening for his team. Lock eats a lot of damage. Mook finds the first kill onto Ohio with... It's not actually Ohio, it's Ohio, but still, these picks are slowly but surely going the way of Team Time. They're losing a lot of players. TJ, I think, going to be the next casualty. In fact, he finishes at 1. And he's still alive. No, he's going to be falling to Campbell in the end. So, the only silver lining... Yeah, Doge surviving.
Salmon is going for it, though. He might just suicide, go sniper again. No, he decides against it. 4 minutes. You'd think now this time they're just going to hold outside, but are they going to Uber out here?
They might want to take it to them. They realise time is against them. They're going to try and take the fight straight to them. Uber's going to be popped off by Amber. Campbell has been caught off guard though. Bane at the same time. The Uber popped off as well by Doge. They're going to be trying to lead this in. At the same time, there's so much caps happening. Ebender's just basically running rings around them. TJ does bring him down. Ohio's on the last point, but they are going to be able to contest this. Surely bringing him down. He's dodging and juking though. He's not dead yet. Lock does bring him down finally, but at the same time, the pieces of strats coming out. The team's moving in. Merciless getting off those rockets. Campbell, a brilliant arrow by Amsa, going to be bringing him up to half health at least. Bane moves in for the kill. Camber brings him down now. Sam and TJ. TJ trying to take this 1v1 if he can. Not going to be working out. Hertz finds the kills. This is the scrappiest tier 2 I've seen in a very long time, and I am struggling mentally.
Both teams just never want to stop fighting. Like, a med goes down, we need that med, and we're not going to stop until we get him. And that's how it's gone. Race like that fight, jeez. In the end, basically everyone went down at least once. I think some people went down twice. Yeah, they're going to push into mid. It should be very hard to stop here. Mercy's just going to get shut down.
3 picks. Now, Mercy, 15 seconds respawn. Coolio, happy to take up the midpoint at least. Still equal Uber pretty much on both sides. My goodness. Really, what to say about this game?
They're going to push in grass. Even basically,
even Uber's,
no team has it yet.
Through this green area, they can afford to take it slowly if they so wish, waiting for the players to move in off them. Bane moves in, gets off the rockets, gets the kill onto Campbell. Sam's in trouble now, he's going to get brought down. These are 2 picks that you cannot afford to give up. Now Bane, he's going to get arrowed up, moving on off that 10-second respawn times. Coolio moving in, 2 minutes remaining. They have the Uber, they're going to be popping it off at the same time. Amper's still holding on to his. At the same time, Bane trying to spam them out. Can they get these picks? Ohio just about escapes in the nick of time. TJ falls, Hertz falls. This looks like a successful defense for now. Lock moves in. He tries to get that pop off onto Amper, or tries to get the pick at least.
They tried to get in quickly before all the spawners, but it didn't work out. And Doge gets the arrow kill. Maybe they just hit it. 2 minutes left, just maybe make sure you don't lose. They do have slight ad though, so I don't think they're going to be able to.
Hertz on Spy.
Team Time. Hertz Spy, what? The 6th time?
Hertz on Spy. It needs to be said. Behind. Is this the pick they're trying to go for? He's in the cheese area. He's sneaking around. They must suspect this. He's going for Alpha! He gets the pick! That's the advantage. Doge moving in. He does try and get forced. There was a bomb attempt coming in on him, but he does get brought down now. Merciless realizes he needs to go in off it, but he gets completely denied into the air. He picks up the health pack. Now we see them. Coolio moving in. They have the Uber advantage. And now it's Team Time in a lot of trouble. The second point being capped up. Vaccinator coming out. They need to focus down. These players, they can just play the point. Nobody's there. The cap time coming out from them. The Uber also popped off. The heavy has fallen. Can they get the kills? They find 1. They find 2. They find 3. And that is it. 2-1 with 45 seconds remaining.
Not possible as long as they don't actually just let them win. GG
is
coming out from Bane in chat. Wow, what a game.
My
the Spy
goodness.
plays once again. And that does made it impossible for them to lose. Too many people sacked in the end. They're not going to even come. Yeah, just hold
Jesus
second.
Lord Almighty. And Hertz is already in the chat saying hi. Wow, wow. What a game. What a game. What a game. Are we doing interviews now? Can I let you take over the interviews? Can I just go and have a sleep or have a kip?
I think they're keen, or is at least. They're already messaged me.
Already messaging for the interviews. Right. GG is called 2-1 to the Coolio guys. What a game. Honestly, completely down to the wire. Viaduct was a bit of a messy situation, but goodness gracious me. Went all the way, absolutely.
So many opportunities. Wow, and then it's just the spy in the end makes the difference.
So
Getting
spy play.
7th race spy play, lost count by that time. Got how many times did he get him? It must have been like 4 times or something, right? It was ridiculous.
Ridiculous. We can look at the logs, I think, first. Maybe if we load them up. If they're not already up already. I don't think they are, actually. So we're going to logs up fairly shortly. We can take a look at them before we go into interviews. And really, just my initial impression of that game was, goodness gracious me. Every time
it's like
I think I understand tier 2.
Man. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Is that the 6s I've been playing for all these years? I don't think so.
Man. I know, man. Anyway, I'm sure they're probably very happy with that. I can't imagine what the comms were like.
Lock will be coming in to interview.
Locks. There we go. I think they're loading up now. So we can have a look at these. Sorted by kills. Straight off the bat, what do we see? Merciless and A-Bender. Driving force for their teams. Merciless with the 302 damage per minute. Reasonably high considering how slow-paced the game was. So, but then again, actually, you expect that spam around corners and things. So, TJ really is the man who stands out to me with that 201 damage per minute there. That's pretty nuts.
Yeah, considering how slow it is, Sam did pretty big damage, but a lot of that will be the sniper stalemates. But it was decently effective. It was really hard though. They defended quite well. Lock will be coming in a sec to interview.
Well, what else we got here? Sorted by deaths, potentially. You can see who died the most. Lock died a lot. Pretty much from his sacking attempts. So
kind of unfortunate how the game went. There was a lot of scrappy, but a lot of stalemates as well. Ohai didn't really get to show off what he had done the last 2 games. And with Lock in. Hello, Lock. How does it feel? Survived that game.
Almost fell asleep, but got through it.
Fell asleep.
We were saying at some point, you guys might as well just let the round timer go down and replay the mid-fight because
pushed out with, what was it, 3.5, 4 minutes left?
3.5 minutes, yeah, pushed out.
Got the point, but then I think he got pushed back once again. Actually, probably, like you said, probably a bit bored by then, wanted to go for business. But
yeah, we were considering letting like the round timer run down and play the next mid, but I think when we pushed it out, we got like 2 picks or something. We figured may as well.
Yeah. Off the back of that, I imagine you're going to be going into your next game. We've got Hertz joining us as well. How's it going, Hertz?
Good, yourself?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. So yeah, standard questions out of the way. I imagine you guys pretty happy with that win at least. Pretty close as well, down to the wire. It seemed like for the process game as well. Looking forward to your next game then. Who's that against? Is that No Safe Word?
Yeah, No Safe Word.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about that one, Hertz and Lock?
Cookie's a bit of a noob, so he should be alright.
Neil and Cookie, pretty poor players, but I guess the rest of their team carries them, right?
I don't know about that.
Don't know? Oh, well, I want to ask about the Viaduct strategy, Doge on the Platinum Highlander Sniper.
Yes.
The secret weapon.
Lock onto Medic. Was that how long was that planned for? Please elaborate.
When we got into the server.
Just Doge's, I'm hitting shots, boys. I've had my Highlander semi-final or whatever this week.
He didn't want to. He didn't want to snipe.
The pressure? He did pretty well, didn't he?
I think so,
From
yeah.
what I remember, yeah.
But I figured, he should be able to out-snipe a Bender fairly easily, so we just put him in, and he did.
Carry on, Elmo, I'm just eating. Any questions?
The spy plays hurts. Just wanted something to happen.
You just love Spy.
Just love Spy.
After my greatest mentor.
Honestly, it must be the most tilting thing in the world to play against that. Yeah. Just like, especially when you got, I can't remember who you got that kill on the second point in Snakewater.
I think it was a bender.
Bolka. Yeah, Bolka, yeah.
Nutty stuff. Tilting.
You guys lost your round 5 game 3-0. 3-0. Did you do anything after that to prepare? Or just tried to not get tilted by the inevitable meme strats?
Yeah, I think we just didn't tilt as much. Like, we did a bit at some points, but we just sort of
they had some, Vaccinator really kept them in it for, long periods of those games.
Yeah.
Won them a lot of lust that you guys probably should have won.
Yeah. I mean, maybe if Ampersand didn't drop 4 Ubers, it might have gone better, but it's a shame.
One. I think when he wasn't that bad, was it? Oh, it was. Ouch. 2 from Dej. Shouldn't have talked much, mate. Yeah, it was Sniper and Traps and Spy. A bit crazy. Anything specific you want to ask Bren from the victorious team?
How serious are you guys taking TF2 then this season? Are you aiming to dethrone the Jasmine guys, or is it just a casual bit of fun on the side?
For the last 2 weeks, we haven't really been scrimming with a core or even much at all. The week before, I don't think we scrimmed at all, and then Varna, our core scouts, had internet issues and just general idiotness.
Stopping them from getting online. Are they?
Who knows?
It's a new rule, isn't it?
Yeah, you got a new router on your computer, but I don't know.
Just broke his internet somehow even more.
He's a special guy.
Well,
he finds a way.
Be back next week. It's back onto Roma.
Maybe
Permaspy.
I somewhat wish you luck for next week. Not really. Try and keep it professional, but
I'm done with the questions.
Done? Yeah, I think that's covered most of it. A lot of scrappy fights, a lot of holds. I think we covered the main points of what you guys were doing.
Alright, I think it's safe to say we can probably end it out here. Thank you very much for letting us watch your game, I guess, Hurts and Locks. Did you want to do shout-outs? Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, any shout-outs, Hurts and Lock?
You go first, Hurts.
Shout out to the Wild Yabbies.
Nice.
Shout out to Hyper. Who else is there? Yeah, that's it. That's what I can think of at the minute.
Shout out to the B1 gang. Shout out to my team. Shout out to casters and everyone who did the production and stuff tonight. And yeah, that's about it.
Elmo, you?
Just a shout out to Yule and Hyper before they complain to me some more. And shout out to the rest of No Safe Word and the 2 teams tonight for some interesting, I'll say it like that, TF2.
Alright, with that being said, thank you very much for watching us. If you're in Australia, wish you a good night, I guess. If you want to watch more Australian action in the TF2 scene, you can just follow the channel. Check it out on OzFortress as well. I think that's OzFortress.com, but I don't know.
Yeah, keep your eyes out for next week's game. No Safe.
Next week's game going to be pretty nutty. Coolio versus No Safe Word, and that's going to be the fight for the finals, pretty much. So it's going to be a good one. But yeah, thanks for joining us.